Hello everybody, Average Gamer here. Welcome back to another episode of Supreme Ruler Ultimate / The Great War as the German Empire. So we are working on our industrial goods here. Still having some major issues with our production abilities here. I'm going to go down to our African holdings temporarily and just take a look. Sea pier there is almost done. I just had a realization. That I sent all of these guys to go to work on those. We're going to take actually 1, 2... We're going to send 4 guys back there to do work. Yes, I know we're short more unit production or completes. Yeah. So a couple people in the comments over the last couple, or have messaged me and things like that saying, why don't I invade blank country that's producing a lot of industrial goods and basically utilize those nations? To be honest with you, good possible idea. I'm not 100% sure if I will be doing things like that or not. But at this current moment, in this juncture, I'm pretty sure that supply is our major concern and our major cause for what's going on. So one of the plans is over the next little bit, we're actually going to halt construction. And we're going to start making basically supply depots, start moving them around, start building them in different locations, and see if that increases our supply. Because right now we're in most areas of the world, or most areas of the country, we're doing pretty bad. Actually, so we're what? I am repairing? That is good to know. I didn't know I was still doing repairs. That could be one of the reasons why we're actually having issues still, maybe. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in general areas and just slowly work our way out when it comes to well, building roads and things like that, and just kind of work our way up, so to speak. We're still supporting Great Britain. Britain and Bulgaria are now going to war. My idea to send troops at Bulgaria, I think, may halt. Because to be honest with you, the British wiped them out. That would be a massive concern to me. Because now the British may get access to our border. And since countries don't release, that is going to be a serious problem. So what I'm going to do... What are all you guys? Yeah, you're our motorized units. I'm actually going to send them all over here. We're still building lots of mounted infantry to upgrade our military. So, I mean, we're producing industrial goods. So we're just going to hold off with those guys for a little bit. In the meantime, we're going to take the inaction against Bulgaria. Plan here is to try to basically blitz their entire country, because they won't be expecting us to do a massive military strike. And most of their forces are going to be fighting the British down here. And actually, probably the British here. And fighting the British Navy off in different locations. We're trying to make more money again. Yes, I know. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start deploying our motorized units along the border here. Just see if there's any holes, like right there. Alright. So now, theoretically, we should be able to strike across the border without any issues. I'm going to go normal. I'm going to immediately order these guys to head inland. Go. The plan here is just to keep moving. The plan will be to basically keep the Bulgarians kind of on their toes a little bit. These 4 units, move them up. Some of their units cross the border over here. Oh, I wasn't expecting them to have motorized units like this. Theirs are definitely better. I wasn't expecting the Bulgarians to actually put up a fight like this. I'm actually impressed. Though I am realizing, I think, that their units are, they're there, but they're not, like, the best. Once we're in supply, they've got nothing. As long as our units are in supply, we have the advantage. I'm not going to let them push into my supply lines. I mean, if we ever have to, we'll actually bring in our infantry divisions. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have the modern infantry divisions now, yeah. $18, $19, $20. Oh, there's 20 of them right there. Theoretically, I can use these guys just to hold off the other ones for now. So we lost one armored vehicle so far in this conflict. Now remember, this is our very first mobile war as well when you think about it. 17, 20. So another 20. We're going to have 40 units of mounted infantry very soon. No big deal, lost one more unit. So the plan to have a nice little mobile force really doesn't work out. Though we also don't have mobile artillery yet, though. Once we're able to research mobile artillery, then we're going to be doing a lot better. Here I'm going to push towards Kosovar, and we're actually going to try and hold it. And then we're also going to send a lot of our units south after we capture it. And the whole point there is just to break these guys up. Taking a little bit of pressure off the front over there. This also helps our supply catch up as well. We're also going to deploy 15 units of artillery. The hope here is that we can basically just hold this off and let our artillery show up. Then once our artillery gets here, we can kind of set up a fortification. They shouldn't be able to cross anywhere over there. Plan here is to make a buffer zone. We want to give Romania independence and liberate areas within Romania. I'm going to start ordering some of these crappier units that are pretty damaged to go to repair. You can go repair. Well, actually, no, you don't. You don't need to repair it. No, we have our first artillery gun showing up here. Redeploying some of our... Yeah, you go back, you go back, you go back. Okay, so they've got a lot of artillery up there. That is actually good to know. So we're going to position our first batch of artillery down here by the gas fields and oil fields. We also captured 1 industrial goods and 1 consumer goods, 2 coal. First rounds of artillery are landing, which is good. There's 3 more. There's a whole bunch of repaired units. Looks like a lot of our artillery is coming in. Wouldn't mind building a barracks over here, but I'm kind of tempted, actually, to utilize a lot of these units that are left over. So we have this position here. Theoretically, we can cross this river and head direct south and try to capture this military barracks with all of these units, and actually position our artillery right there. Bring 1 that way, though. But I'm going to put a pause in here, and that's going to be the end of this episode. We went about 23 minutes. So the next episode, we're going to try to capture, with a quick, decisive move, of these armored motorized units, or like armored cars. We're going to try and take this town. We're going to continue moving up our infantry to fortify this location up here. Bring our artillery up to the front line, because it looks like that quick and decisive, hopefully that no Bulgarian units were in this area, kind of failed. Looks like Turkey is fighting for its independence, because they have a whole bunch of units that have now shown up for freedom fighting. We're not in good terms with the Ottomans, but we're fighting their enemy. So once again, the plan is buffer, Crete, Romania, re-release Bulgaria. I'm probably going to try to keep the Straits over here if I can, because I think... Nope, loyalty there is the... Okay. Sometimes they'll have the loyalty a little different in certain locations. But, looks like the Straits there and the Straits there don't. What about the Straits over here? Are they? Yeah, here they're different. Yeah, here they're classified as the Canal Zone. Oh, they actually have their own independent... Oh, okay, well, there you go. The Americans, if I'm not mistaken, did release that, so... what is this? Yes, I know we captured that city. So at least we're able to kind of move in. Worst case scenario, we do have a bit of a buffer now. I'll bring up loyalty. Except for here. Once we capture this town, we'll be able to create a buffer without any issues. But I wouldn't mind creating a solid Romania next to us that, as you can see here when I right-click on it, loves us. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.